Hello everyone. My name is Hannah Lanfear, and I am completely delighted to be asked to speak to you guys today, and thanks very much for joining me. Now, if we want bartenders to stay in the industry and to grow and become skilled and stay in a job, I think it's essential that we as an industry start to formalize career progression. Because watching Chef's Table, it really struck me, that why is it that chefs will work in these very harsh, hot environments, incredibly long hours, often quite a very tough environment? And why do they do that? And we don't do that. The lifespan of a bartender, so to speak, seems much shorter to me, because we want to get out and we want to do something else, and we don't want to be on our feet late into the night. And yet a chef will do that. And I believe that it's down to the career progression and the rungs that you have to climb. Because a chef will start off as a KP, a kitchen porter, or working in larder, peeling spuds. And they will then get up to commis chef, or, a junior chef. Then they get a specialty and they'll be doing sauce or fish or pastry or grill. Or take a station, for example, and from that moment they'll get to be a junior sous, and then a sous, and then a head chef, and then an executive chef. So they climb these rungs, and it's that career progression that keeps them constantly motivated to get better and to keep learning. And I think the bar industry suffers because we all want out, and it can't just be the conditions of work, because they're very similar to a kitchen. I think it's because we don't have that ambition, because there isn't always a clear next step. We all want to be brand ambassadors, and I think that's bullshit, because being a brand ambassador doesn't even have transferable skills to being a bartender. So many bartenders I speak to have that ambition. I want to be a brand ambassador. I don't want to bartend anymore. I want to be a brand ambassador. But that's a sales job, and it has its own hardships, and it doesn't make a logical sense as a follow-on for me. And I sound negative, but I think what I hope is that as an industry, we can start to recognize that we need to be offering these steps to keep moving up, so that bartenders can keep learning and growing and staying behind the bar and becoming bar managers, and then sharing their knowledge and teaching down. And I think there's a risk at the moment, as bars start to reopen, are we going to prioritize education? Are we going to prioritize learning? Because yes, it is expensive to train people. You have to make time. You have to make that effort. You have to provide a training program. But the expense of not doing it is far, far greater, because if you are not educating people and you don't give them that, they will quit. They'll move on. They'll go somewhere else. They'll do something else. Thanks for coming. Cheers. I'd like to invite you to visit the Vanguard YouTube channel. They've got more videos, and it's termed Speakeasy with Vanguard, the evolution of hospitality. Thank you very much. Good night.